My buddy Brandon Fulson is up at the mic. Brandon?
Yep.
What are you going to play?
Well, I got some new songs.
Cool.
I've been preparing and working on the sequel of Dark Side of the Mountain. It's kind of a two-part story. But in the meantime, while I was putting that together, I started having a bunch of songs come to me real fast. And so now I'm going to be trying to do the ridiculous task of doing 2 albums at once. Because I'm excited about getting in and recording some of these. But
well, you were working on, but when you started, Dark Side of the Mountain, you were working on Manufactured Twang.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Is that one just falling by the wayside, or what's happening?
At the moment, yeah. I'm sure I plan on digging it back up at some point. I try to, with my albums, I try to tell a story.
Right.
And so I try to pull the songs that I feel will tell the story best, and I'm getting around to Manufactured Twang. Actually, I opened with it at my show last night. It's still not out on an actual record.
Right.
Hopefully it will be soon. But this song here was inspired, Jeff Bills from the V-Roys turned me on to a guy named Ronnie Elliott.
Oh, yeah.
And I just fell in love with his songwriting, and so one night I was just sitting on YouTube, just going to finding every Ronnie Elliott song I could find, and I found a video of him singing a song called Mr. Edison's Electric Chair. And it's morbid, dark, twisted song.
No.
Yes.
But he's playing it like he was playing it in this little small club, and you could hear whoever filmed it was sitting in the middle of the audience, and you could hear the audience talking louder really than you could hear him. And that's one of my pet peeves when I'm out at a show, especially a songwriter's night, when I'm watching a bunch of songwriters and some guy's up here just pouring out his soul, and there's people just yelling and talking like he ain't even there.
Yeah.
So I got to thinking about music and how that, really, it's so easy for us, and I've done it myself, to point the finger at Nashville and say, well, it's Nashville's fault that, countries went this way. But, people carry a lot of the blame too for their ignoring great music. So this one's called We Can't Blame Nashville Anymore. He was over in the corner with the volume turned low, shooting gin and tonic and pouring out his soul. He was singing about killing, scrapping and raping, while the yuppies sat chillin', yapping and vaping. Had bruises and scars for the whole room to see. No fear in his eyes, he had his heart on his sleeve as he talked about his habits and cheating on exes. They were busy Snapchatting, tweeting and texting. Their heads were stuck in their galaxies as they traveled to exotic places. They argued politics and they got their kicks out of fart apps and filter faces. The radio's dying, the band's a lost art, and vinyl is a dinosaur. And we can't blame it all on Nashville anymore. Years from now, when they put in their time, drugs take their toll and the friends are all dying, and they've lived through broken homes and trying phases. They'll dig out his songs and sing his praises. His head is stuck in reality as he sings about familiar places. He's sick of politics and he gets his kicks out of long nights well wasted. He can rock up like a killer and sing like a king and somehow remain ignored. And we can't blame it all on Nashville anymore. No, we can't blame it all on Nashville anymore.
Listening to Brandon Fulson here on the All Over the Road show. So that's going to be on which album? Is that going to be?
I'm working on one that it's going to be called The Laughing Buddha, and that's the next song that I'm going to play. I had this really weird experience. I was at a friend's house, and let's just say I was feeling no pain.
Yeah.
And they had a Buddha on the dresser.
Right.
And in the state of mind I was in, I looked at him and he's got both hands up in the air
Yeah.
and he's just smiling away. And in my state of mind, that just struck me funny. And I began to look at him and laugh. And I picked him up off the dresser and just began to hold him in my hands and look at him and started laughing. And the more I looked at him, the funnier it got. And my friend's like, what's so funny? And I was like, look at this guy. I was like, he's happy. He's like really happy. And so I just began thinking, I got to be more like this guy. I got to be happier. I got to find a way to laugh.
Yeah.
You know, I can't always be dying for sins and paying for mistakes. You know, it's like I took that funny moment, and I remember in the back of my mind going, when you wake up, write this. Usually that don't happen, but luckily I recovered the fumble. And the next morning I wrote this, so it's called The Laughing Buddha. Buddha sat on her dresser with a Jimmy Carter smile. She said, rub his belly for good luck. You're gonna need it for a while. Come to think, when I saw Buddha, he's got a glassy-eyed grin, unlike the guy from my raising who was too busy dying for sin. Jesus sat on the mantel with such a stoic face. He looked miserable above the altar and strung out at Grandma's place. Even knocking at the door, he had a sad look in his eyes. It kinda got me to thinking, I've been talking to the wrong guy. I've done unto others, and they've nearly done me in. I've turned the other cheek, and they helped cave it in. I laid my life down for people who would go a mile for me. So Jesus, if you're listening, I hope that you can see. I can't carry the cross no longer. I can't live with nail-scarred hands. And I can't die for people who don't care to understand. It is not my place to bear this sword in vain. I gotta be the laughing Buddha before I go insane. I'm not a healer, I'm not a teacher. I don't have the answers yet. I'm not a savior, I'm not a preacher. I'm just a poet with a pen. I ain't gonna let them string me up just to serve as their own fate. So when they ask how they lost control, just tell them that I'm away. Yeah, I've done unto others, and they nearly done me in. I turned the other cheek, and they helped cave it in. I laid down my life for people who wouldn't go a mile for me. So Jesus, if you're listening, I hope somehow you see. I can't carry the cross no longer. I can't live with nail-scarred hands. And I can't die for people who don't care to understand. It is not my place to bear this sword in vain. I gotta be the laughing Buddha before I go insane. I better be the laughing Buddha, or I know I'll go insane.
Yeah.
Fine song.
Thank you.
Ready to play something else?
Yeah, we'll do one from Dark Side of the Mountain.
Okay.
I recorded this at John's studio, and this is a song I was talking about earlier in the night that kind of turned into something I didn't expect, but it turned out good. This comes from a joke. I actually got the inspiration for this song from a joke that my grandma told me, actually. Said there was this little old lady that walked out on her porch. She didn't have any food, and so she walked out on her porch one day and began praying for God to bring her some food. Well, there was these little mean boys that overheard her praying, and so they decided they would go buy her some groceries and bring it to her and play a joke on her. So they bring the groceries to her door, knock on the door, and run away. And when she walks out on the doorstep, there's a couple of bags of groceries. So she begins praising God. Thank you. Well, the little boy jumps out from behind the bushes and it's like, ma'am, God didn't bring you those groceries. It's like, we did. And she just looks up at the sky and she's like, thank you, Lord. You provided the groceries and you made the devil pay for it. So that just stuck in my head, and I wrote this song, "The Devil Buys the Groceries." Sarah's down on the corner, she's looking mighty fine. She may look all innocent, but it ain't her first time. She used to work the truck stop from noon until 8, but the girls out in the parking lot were the ones who were getting paid. And sometimes we do things that we ain't proud of, and sometimes we go down the wrong road. The Lord, He giveth, the government takes away. The devil buys the groceries. What more can we say? Bobby works on the loading dock down at the factory. They threw him the pink slip and headed overseas. Now Kevin says to Bobby, we can sell some dough. Bobby's never broke the law, but he's done lost all hope. Sometimes we do things that we ain't proud of, and sometimes we go down the wrong road. The Lord, He giveth, the government takes away. The devil buys the groceries. What more can we say? Skillet's out of prison, he can't find no job. The folks in the Bible Belt won't hire no ex-con. He doesn't want to go back to that dreadful place, but outside ain't much different, so he'll kill anyway. Sometimes we do things we ain't proud of, and sometimes we go down the wrong road. The Lord, He giveth, the government takes away. The devil buys the groceries. What more can we say? Yeah, the devil buys the groceries. What more can we say?
It's Brandon Fulson here on the All Over the Road Show. And you're listening to WDVX 89.9 FM Clinton, Tennessee, 102.9 FM in Knoxville, and 93.9 in Seymour and Seven Islands, and as always, WW.